Good morning. I'm Ron Ketterling, President and Founder of Business Automation Specialists, and we're the developer of EasyBoundBook. Today we're going to be talking about accuracy in your bound book. That's very important for your business, obviously, but we're going to look at it a little differently because we're going to be talking about it in an integrated bound book. And this is what I would call an invisible bound book. So we've talked in other sessions about accuracy, how do you get it, how do you keep it, and what now. But here's what we're going to look at today. First of all, pop quiz. What information goes in your bound book? Is it the description on the shipping documents? Or maybe it's what's on the firearm box? Well, it doesn't really matter as long as the serial number is correct. Or is it the identifying marks on the firearm? Maybe it's none of the above. Well, it's really simple. It's what's on the gun. And that's really the first question that many people ask as they're talking about a bound book. But we can look here. We can see it's a Remington. It's a model 7600. We can see a serial number. We look a little further on the barrel. We see it's made in the USA. We don't have to record an importer. And it's a 30-06 Springfield. So what goes in the bound book? What's on the gun? And this is where you can begin to gain some significant improvements in the performance of your system as you look at an integrated system, because you can use the same number in your ERP system, and that information then will transfer over to your bound book. So in previous sessions we talked about knowing your target, we talked about the accuracy. So we want to look at today, how do you enter it once? Remember, the basics are the same, whether it's paper or electronic. But here's where the significant advantage of an electronic system comes in, because you as the responsible party control what goes into the bound book. When you enter the information about your firearm, that Remington model 7600, 30-06 Springfield, you've entered that information once, and everybody who enters anything to do with that firearm is going to have the right information. Additionally, you can use barcode scanning or just use your ERP system. So maybe if you're spending too much time, let's take a look at what it takes to do a receipt of a firearm. So first of all, we're going to take a look. I've already received 5 Glocks this morning. You can see the serial numbers there. They're in my bound book. And what we're going to do right now is I'm going to receive 5 more. And if we take a look at this, we'll see I've got the serial numbers in there already. So let's just go ahead and receive this. And if you look in the back, you'll see as quickly as I've received them in my purchase order, they've gone into my bound book. So now instead of having 5 entries there, I now have 10. So if we look at them in the printed format, we can see that we now have those 10 firearms displayed in our system. And we only entered that information once. So if you're looking for a way that you can minimize the amount of time that you spend double and triple entering and triple checking your entries into your bound book, we've got a way that we can help you. We've been at this for 7 years. We have a light version that is just basically replacing your bound book. We have what we call a full version, and what that does is adds on documentation, document management onto that, so you can scan documents, bring them directly into the bound book, attach them. Maybe you've got some ATF variance markings or whatever. And finally, the integrated, which we looked at this morning. So if you're looking for a way to improve your performance with your bound book, come talk to us. I'm Ron Ketterling, President and Founder of Business Automation Specialists. I'd be happy to talk with you about EasyBoundBook. Thanks, and have a great day.